few things that stood out to me on the album was like a few skits that you were in jail when you were locked up. And on the skits, you shouted out somebody that we hear about, but we don't really know about. LT. It was you and Hot on a skit. One of y'all, I don't know which one, but one of y'all said, I want to say, shout out my brother LT, rest in peace. Who is LT to you? Because we know him as BG best friend. Who is LT to you, and where, like, how did y'all meet? And how close were y'all?
We weren't like best of friends, but we were cool. I met him through BG, and when he come through the project, we would mess with each other, meme up, play. He was a cool little youngster, man. We was around the same age, but I maybe like a few years older than him. But we had respect for one another.
Okay, and he was also, I know Baby mentioned him on a song with you and Stone, from LT a key, Stone and Gangsta a key. So was LT one of them? Was that just rap or was that real rap?
That was real rap.
Okay.
Real rap, but we don't pay nobody back.
Okay.
We starting to get jacked. That's just what it is.
Got you. So LT was known for getting money.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he was eventually he was killed, unfortunately.
In the Magnolia Project, like a dude from out the east walked right up to the car and killed LT.
You was out there?
Broad daylight, yeah.
Okay,
broad daylight at the block party.
What happened? What happened that day? If you can take us through that day.
I just know LT came up the street in that, it was a yellow photo car or something. The block party going down on Washington Magnolia. He on Magnolia. I'm in Killer Stone, Killer Stone mother courtyard, but I'm standing on the sidewalk, and the dude LT got stuck in traffic, and the dude just walked up to the car with a chrome revolver. Boom, 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 boom. The doors flew open, so the dudes that was in the car with LT took out running, and he slumped LT over in the front seat.
Okay, so you seen that? So the dude that did it, I'm assuming he just ran afterwards. Yeah. Did you ever hear, like, did the streets ever talk as to why why was he so bold of doing that though in the broad day?
Because the rumor was that LT then went downtown and robbed somebody and killed somebody or something downtown in the east, and he was back to get revenge.
So the dude that did it, he whatever happened with him, did he get locked up for it? Oh, he got up getting killed.
Yeah, I got a life sentence behind him.
Behind the dude that killed LT? Okay, so in other words, are you saying that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying I just got a life sentence. That's all I'm saying. But
So how did you get a life sentence behind that dude though, if you don't mind me asking?
Because the dude is a dude wore a tape recorder on my co-defendant, and my co-defendant was just talking about how we was living our life on the streets. So they went and got a gun, and the guy who deleted LT was on that gun, and they enhanced us and gave me a life for 2 murders that I was never charged or indicted for. Never charged or indicted for these homicides. They gave me life for them. Then when I got ready to get out of jail, they contacted his family, and 2 of his sisters said, "No, I'm happy with him dying in jail." And his mother and other sister said, "Well, I don't know how I would feel if y'all let him out, because it's not gonna bring my son back."
And I heard you mention that before in interviews. But you never said it was that family in particular. But I mean, respectfully asking, and if they listen to this, respectfully, are they aware of how he was living in the street? For them to say, they didn't want you to come home, you see what I'm saying?
Right. I don't know, because what I learned this, a lot of family members, even mothers, they know their child, that's my baby. So whenever somebody get killed in the street, oh, they killed my child, they killed my baby. Yeah, but your baby was a cold animal, right? But the parents don't know that side. They only know this is my baby who I nurtured from a little infant to this grown man. Now you took his life. So they don't know, history side. They know this, come on, eat you something to eat, boy, who they took care of. So I be understanding that kind of stuff, man. But,
you hear that a lot though. I mean, with people that that get killed in the street, their mom come on and they say how they was a good kid and straight A student and all that good stuff. But it'd be like that. I mean, rest in peace, LT. Like I said, we just knew him as BG best friend. He name dropped him in plenty of songs. made a whole dedicated a song to him. But like I'm gonna say I just never knew, the significance or what happened with LT basically. So I appreciate you answering that. And also in the skits, like I mentioned, it was you and Hot. From the outside looking in, and correct me if I'm wrong, you had the Hot Boys, right? When you hear the Hot Boys, you hear you, Dooney, Mosquito, and Sterling. And it seemed like you and Mosquito was real close, and Dooney and Sterling was like kind of real close. But y'all was all a crew, right?
Right.
Right. So in this skit, but eventually it appeared that you and Hot got real close. So y'all was locked up together. Was that the same? That was the Fed charge that y'all caught together?
Right.
And y'all was in the same cellmates? Mm. Oh no, okay.
Man, happened on each other since we were young.
Okay, I was about to ask. So like that was gonna be the question. Like, how did you and Hot meet?
We were young. Me and Mosquito came around, Hot and them set around their way, and start hanging out with them and start stealing calls at night.
Okay,
right. Late at night, yeah. So that's how me and Hot been knowing each other since we were young.
Okay, and so where is Hot originally from?
Off of 4th Street, somewhere in the neighborhood. Hot not out the Magnolia Project.
Got you.
Hot out the neighborhood.
But he put in work for the Magnolia, so
Facts. Okay. Yeah, can't take that from him.
Got you. So when did y'all eventually get like close? Cause it seemed like y'all were like end up being like inseparable too. Is that the right thing to say?
Yeah. I know in '94 we was ripping and running, hanging out. Well, I go to jail, he go to jail. I want to say when I got out in '96. I got out in '96. That's when we connected. Cause at this time, Sterling still living, Mosquito living, Dooney in jail. And but he be coming and going, sticking and moving, going back his hood on 4th Street, over that way, coming to know you about us. But we just started really clicking. We really started clicking and got jammed tight right after Sterling got killed, Mosquito got killed.
Okay, so y'all got real tight. What was it about like Hot that you took a liking to?
Thoroughness, on go at all time. He ain't had no picks and choosers. He was just ready to go.
And what was the difference between y'all two?
I was more the thinker, laid back, hot head. I don't want to hear it. He was on that pretty boy stuff too. Get his hair cut. I don't want you to touch his hair. Stay clean and stuff. But me and him was like night and day though.
Okay. And obviously y'all was real heavy around Cash Money in the early days, but you hear your name mentioned in countless songs by all the artists, Juvenile, BG, obviously. They all mention your name, but you don't really hear, besides I think BG mentioned the other Hot Boys a few times, but you don't really hear the other Hot Boys mentioned or Hot, I should say, mentioned. Like why weren't none of those names mentioned as much as you?
I was that dude. Nah, that was arrogant. No, for real, bro. Hot had a nasty attitude. A lot of people didn't really like Hot. Like how to fight a female, Hot just crazy. So you had some people who would try to stay away from him. I was unlikable. I always gave people respect.
Okay.
And I go to different hoods, hang out, holler at different people, politicking with people back then. Whereas Hot gonna stand to know you, get some money, and just be on standby to kill something.
Okay, I mean he one of the true soldiers that made it out.
Yeah.
With nothing on his jacket. So you got to respect that. I know you troll him a lot, but I guess that's only for you to do. I mean, and let me ask if like I said, you don't have to answer it, but where did you and Hot go wrong though? For y'all to be so close and so tight, where did y'all go wrong?
He don't like the cooperation stuff.
Okay.
He stand on business. You can't be mad with that.
Right. I mean, you can't be mad at it, but
But I would say this though: what I don't like, he show favoritism.
You think so?
I know, so he around people that done told him he just still he looked that over and still rock with him. It's your favorite too.
So what you think? You know what it is about the people that he overlooked and
Nothing. It's just like what I learned with them dudes. Not just high. It's a few of them that's like they don't care about that long as you ain't tell on them or their immediate family or something. They don't care. But that's the favoritism they do. He
I mean, but okay, so he don't like the cooperation stuff. So
But they hang around dudes who cooperated.
Okay, but it's online. I don't know how true it is, but it's online. But apparently, you try to cooperate and try to get him booked. Is that any truth to that?